What's up, everybody? This video is designed to give you a very easy, practical, progressive way to get fluent with up-tempo jazz drum soloing. I've always struggled when playing fast jazz and having my brain just kind of collapse and defaulting to just like rudiments and licks and just feeling like I'm completely detached from the music whenever I have to solo in that style. So we're going to take it back to the very beginning. Start as simply as possible. We're going to only trade 4's, so no long extended solos. We'll keep it kind of short and sweet. So let's get busy. Here's the process. My target tempo is 256 BPM. That is to correlate with a track that I'm trying to play along to. And we're going to have the metronome only playing on 2 and 4. And throughout all of this, it's important to maintain 2 and 4 on the hi-hat the entire time. That'll keep you grounded. That'll keep you honest. So your hi-hat and the metronome are going to click together. So that's the groove we're going to come back to whenever we're trading 4's. And when you're in the timekeeping portion of trading 4's, no comping. Just play time on the ride cymbal, 2 and 4 on the hi-hat. All right, so how do we begin? Let's begin with just going through all the quarter note options and moving it through the measure. So 1 quarter note per measure and permutate it to 4 different places, 2, 3, and 4. And we're going to orchestrate, just to make sure that the bass drum gets involved in this process, we're going to do snare, rack tom, floor tom, bass drum. Each measure. So here's the single quarter notes going through the bar. I'm going to do 4-bar trades with each placement. Here we go. That might sound super basic and super remedial, but it's pretty challenging to really make sure your hi-hat and the click are completely locked in. No gaps, because the 8th note spacing at this tempo is very tiny. So if you get even close to an 8th note off, you can flip the beat around. So work through all of those. Again, I'm choosing to go clockwise down the kit, but do any kind of orchestration. It can be random, it can be whatever, but just work on each of those placements of 1 quarter note. Now let's do the same thing with 2 quarter notes per bar. Now let's try the same thing with 3 quarter notes per bar. And lastly, 4 quarter notes per bar. If you feel like you're pretty comfortable with all of those, now just improvise some 4's using nothing but quarter notes. They can be orchestrated on any drum, and you can use any combination, and also don't forget the bass drum. Here's a similar thing, but this time the bass drum is a little bit more involved and more interweaved with the hands. We're going to stop part 1 there. There's a lot to explore. Make sure you exhaust all the possibilities. We didn't get into unisons too much, maybe a little bit in my demonstrations, but unisons, alternating strokes. You don't have to change the drums every measure. You can change every beat. Spend a lot of time with getting your quarter note rock solid with 2 and 4 on the hi-hat. Get super fluent with that, and then we'll move on to eighth notes. See you next time.